As the clock struck midnight, marking the transition to 2025, the world celebrated in a blaze of lights, colors, and unity. The dazzling fireworks and breathtaking light shows became the global language of joy, resonating in the hearts of billions. Among the first to herald the new year were New Zealand and Australia, setting a mesmerizing tone for the celebrations that rippled across continents. Auckland, New Zealand's bustling metropolis, greeted 2025 with its signature display at the iconic Sky Tower. As one of the tallest freestanding structures in the Southern Hemisphere, the Sky Tower became a canvas for artistry, in the form of fireworks and lights. Crowds gathered in central Auckland, their faces illuminated by the brilliant bursts of color painting the night sky. The display, choreographed to uplifting music, mirrored themes of hope, renewal, and togetherness, a perfect encapsulation of the spirit of a new beginning. Families, friends, and visitors from around the globe celebrated together, cheering as the first seconds of 2025 ticked away. Not far behind was Australia, where Sydney's Harbour Bridge and Opera House took center stage in a globally broadcast spectacle. Known as the New Year's Eve capital of the world, Sydney truly lived up to its reputation. 3 hours before midnight, a family fireworks show entertained the early crowds at Mrs. Macquarie's Point, providing a taste of the grandeur to come. Thousands of revelers lined the harbour, some camping for hours to secure the best vantage points for the midnight show. When the countdown hit 0, Sydney's skies exploded in a symphony of light and sound. The Harbour Bridge became a dynamic display screen, projecting themes of unity and resilience as pyrotechnics cascaded like waterfalls into the harbour below. The iconic Opera House stood illuminated, its white sails reflecting an array of colors. Each burst of firework was met with thunderous applause and collective awe, cementing Sydney's position as one of the most spectacular New Year's destinations in the world. Asia quickly followed, contributing its own unique flair to the global celebrations. In Hong Kong, Victoria Harbour transformed into a dazzling stage for one of the most anticipated events of the night. Skyscrapers that defined the city's skyline participated in the festivities, their facades lit up with vibrant LED animations. The fireworks launched from barges on the water seemed to dance with the lights on the buildings, creating a seamless blend of innovation and tradition. Boats filled with celebrants dotted the harbour, offering front-row views of the mesmerizing show. The countdown to 2025 was punctuated by synchronized explosions that lit up the sky in golden hues, symbolizing prosperity and hope for the year ahead. In Taiwan, the Taipei 101 Tower, once the tallest building in the world, proved that its architectural significance is matched by its celebratory grandeur. The fireworks display at Taipei 101 is not just an event. It is a statement of the city's pride and ambition. This year's show did not disappoint, with pyrotechnics spiraling upward from the tower's spire and spreading outward in dramatic arcs. As the city's heart pulsed with celebratory energy, thousands of smartphone lights waved in unison below, creating a sea of stars reflecting the brilliance in the sky. The theme of the display emphasized global unity and the strides made in sustainability, a message delivered through stunning visuals and technological precision. Taipei's celebration demonstrated how tradition and modernity can coexist, delighting residents and visitors alike. In China, the festivities took a cultural and emotional tone. Fireworks illuminated the sky over the Songhua River in Jilin City, creating a radiant reflection on the icy waters. In cities like Chongqing, massive gatherings at landmarks like the Jifeng Bay Monument created a sense of togetherness amidst the grandeur of the light shows. In keeping with tradition, calligraphy enthusiasts in Shandong Province adorned their banners with the Chinese character for good luck, symbolizing their wishes for a prosperous year. The blending of old and new, with modern pyrotechnics complementing ancient customs, defined China's approach to the new year, leaving viewers with a sense of deep cultural appreciation. Southeast Asia, known for its vibrant and dynamic celebrations, further enriched the global narrative of the night. In Singapore, Marina Bay emerged as the focal point for the city's revelry. A meticulously choreographed display transformed the skyline into a living artwork, with fireworks launched in perfect harmony over the iconic waterfront. The city's futuristic architecture served as a striking backdrop to the colorful explosions, while a reflective art installation on the bay mirrored the lights, adding an ethereal dimension to the spectacle. Crowds along the bay and on rooftop gardens across the city reveled in the joyous atmosphere, ushering in the new year with chants, cheers, and countless photographs. In Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur's Petronas Towers stood tall as a symbol of hope and celebration. Fireworks erupted around the twin towers, creating a radiant crown atop the city's skyline. The festive scene extended to the streets, where revelers sang, danced, and cheered with infectious enthusiasm. Public parks and plazas hosted live music performances and cultural showcases, providing inclusive spaces for communities to gather and celebrate. Families set up picnics and enjoyed the warm tropical evening, underscoring the importance of togetherness and joy in the heart of Malaysia's celebration. The choreography, technical mastery, and artistic brilliance displayed across these regions were a testament to humanity's creativity and resilience. While fireworks might be the most visible hallmark of New Year's Eve celebrations, the lights they cast go far beyond the visual. They illuminate our shared aspirations, remind us of the beauty of unity, and inspire hope for the year ahead. These celebrations not only marked the transition from 2024 to 2025, but also reaffirmed the global spirit of connection and optimism, proving once again that no matter where we are in the world, some traditions truly bind us all. As these celebrations continue to evolve, with technological advancements and environmental consciousness playing an increasingly central role, one thing remains unchanged. The joy and magic of fireworks lighting up the night sky will forever symbolize the human spirit's unyielding optimism for a better future. From the early hours in Australasia to the cascading celebrations across Asia, the new year arrives wrapped in brilliance, lighting the way for a hopeful 2025. As the world welcomed 2025 with vibrant fireworks and joyous celebrations, Syria's festivities held a unique and deeply poignant significance. For the first time in over a decade, the people of Syria marked the new year in a spirit of cautious hope, commemorating not just the arrival of another calendar year, but also a seismic shift in their nation's political landscape. The recent overthrow of Bashar al-Assad had ushered in an era of transformation and uncertainty. Yet, amid the challenges, the celebrations in Damascus symbolized resilience, unity, and the enduring human spirit. In Damascus, the historic capital, streets that once echoed with tension and unrest came alive with a newfound energy. People from all walks of life gathered in public squares and community centers, their faces illuminated not only by the glow of festive lights, but also by a sense of collective optimism. Fireworks, long a rarity in the war-torn nation, lit up the night sky, drawing cheers and applause from crowds that had endured years of hardship. The rhythmic beats of traditional music blended with modern anthems, creating a soundscape that resonated with the dual spirit of reverence for the past and aspirations for the future. One of the most striking aspects of this year's celebrations was the sense of unity that permeated the city. Families, friends, and neighbors came together to celebrate, setting aside their differences to embrace the shared joy of renewal. The atmosphere in Damascus was a testament to the resilience of its people, who had weathered years of conflict yet retained their capacity to hope and dream. The streets, adorned with makeshift decorations and strings of lights, served as a canvas for expressions of creativity and solidarity. Art installations and banners bearing messages of peace and progress were displayed prominently, reflecting the collective aspirations of a nation striving to rebuild. Traditional Syrian customs took center stage in the celebrations, blending seamlessly with contemporary festivities. Markets buzzed with activity as vendors offered traditional treats and festive goods. The aroma of freshly baked sweets and spiced tea wafted through the air, drawing revelers into the bustling streets. Families gathered to share elaborate feasts, featuring dishes passed down through generations, symbolizing the importance of heritage and continuity in times of change. At the heart of these gatherings was a deep sense of gratitude for survival, for community, and for the possibilities that lay ahead. For many Syrians, this New Year marked a moment of reflection as much as celebration. In public speeches and private conversations alike, there was an acknowledgement of the challenges that remained. The road to political stability and economic recovery was still fraught with uncertainty, but the prevailing sentiment was one of determination. By contrast, the impression that the U.S. hadn't fully succeeded and transitioned to a secure world seemed remarkably high. Leaders and activists took to social media to share messages of resilience, urging their compatriots to remain steadfast in their pursuit of a brighter future. Hashtags such as Syria Rises and Hope 2025 trended internationally, drawing attention to the inspiring spirit of a nation rebuilding itself against all odds. The younger generation played a pivotal role in the celebrations, embodying the hope and potential that the New Year symbolized. Youth-led initiatives and cultural programs added vibrancy to the festivities. In Damascus's open-air venues, performances by local artists and musicians showcased the talents of a generation eager to redefine Syria's narrative. From poetry recitals to modern dance interpretations of traditional themes, these creative expressions highlighted the resilience and innovation of Syrian youth. For many, this was not just a night of celebration, but an opportunity to reclaim their identity and voice. Amid the revelry, there were poignant moments of remembrance for those lost to the years of conflict. Vigils were held in neighborhoods across Damascus, where candles were lit and prayers offered in memory of lives disrupted or cut short. These solemn acts of homage underscored the depth of Syria's resilience. Even in mourning, there was a palpable sense of purpose, a commitment to honor the sacrifices of the past by building a future worthy of their legacy. The celebrations in Damascus also drew the attention and solidarity of the international community. Messages of support poured in from world leaders and expatriates, many of whom joined virtual events to share in Syria's moment of triumph and transition. Humanitarian organizations highlighted the resilience of the Syrian people, using the occasion to galvanize support for ongoing recovery efforts. Diaspora communities around the globe marked the new year with a renewed commitment to contributing to their homeland's journey of rebuilding and reconciliation. Notably, the Saturday morning Christmas parade was held on the state front. Looking forward, the lessons of this New Year's celebration hold promise for the nation's path ahead. By embracing their rich cultural heritage, fostering unity, and channeling their collective resilience, the people of Syria are poised to turn the page on one of the most challenging chapters in their history. The world watched in admiration as Syria welcomed 2025, offering a powerful reminder that even in the face of adversity, the human spirit's capacity for hope and renewal remains boundless.